As the streamy things. Oh shit. Oh no, I'm missing one. Ah, there it is. Here we go.
Sup?
Hello, Dante. Welcome. Oh god. Oh, moving stuff. Stuff is in the way. There we go. Stuff is now no longer in the way. Good to know. Right. So for those interested, I've moved my microphone arm. It is now on this side. Hi. Because my other side kind of had a bit of a structural issue. The clamp was too tight, basically, and I need to figure out a way of spreading the load so that it's not like just in a little weird little bowl-y thing. That is not good. That is very not good. Right, 3 pi. Yep, make sure that's all up to date. And let it save. And we're good. Righty howsy. Blah, 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 blah. Now, if anybody's wondering about Cyberpunk and stuff like that, I am still playing it for myself. But I'm not sure how well it does on Twitch and YouTube and stuff, so I will sort myself out. I will have a look into that and see basically what people say. Most of the things that I see on like Cyberpunk on YouTube are either mod review videos or this build is fucking crazy, blah 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 blah. Ah, yes. I have followers and subscribers that these do go back a couple of weeks. So let me just quickly. There was Old Death 5. Welcome as a subscriber. Very kind of you to join us. That was 25 days ago. Uh-oh. Brazen Muffin over on Twitch. Oh, that took a little bit longer. Okay, fine. And, of course, OX Ringo XO, who I believe, at least on Discord, let me double check, goes by Nixie. Yeah, thought so. As I shall say to
I had an idea for Twilight Mage using Stadia Magic and the Ghost Light spells from Kitty Tail.
Nice. Right. So yeah, thank you to everybody who has subscribed and followed and all that wonderful stuff. I would love to get to the point where I can, you know, earn money off of YouTube and Twitch, but I am not there still, unfortunately. I mean, at this current point in time, I'd very much like to be able to do that because I noticed my bank account earlier today and it's not looking particularly good at the moment. Oh, shit.
Hello.
Hello, Stephen. Welcome. Oh, yeah, I was playing around with mods trying to find out what was actually going to be helpful. Great. Okie dokie. I'll admit, there is a part of me that still wants to play Cyberpunk, but I must admit, I'm not. Don't get me wrong, I like the story in Cyberpunk, but I don't want to, you know, go through it too quickly because it's kind of a downer of a story, as much as I hate to say it. And I must admit, I'm not great with downer stories. I don't really tend to like them. I tend to just ignore them or go through them as fast as possible in order to get to the next part of the game. And I forgot my music. Shit. Well, we'll just have to wait for Skyrim to wake up. Oh yes, I need to also send messages to places. Right. Give me just a moment. What I might end up doing with my microphone is putting it back where it was, which is behind my monitors and all that lot. Because it's nice to have the extra room to move it. Like, I can move it all over the place, but it's also annoying at the same time because it's in the way of my monitors. So, yeah. Let me bang this on Twitter.
At first I didn't know what type of damage the kitty tail spells do, so I was concerned about perks, but then I remembered Azura reduces magic resistance with Winter Sun.
Cool. I can tell that Dante is a bit of a Skyrim addict. Won't shut up about it. Oh yeah, I am up here, and light is
Yes,
really
how
bright.
did you know?
Maybe the fact that you won't shut up about it? That might be part of it. And, oh, that's going to irritate me. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. There we go. It's that way. Don't like things being misaligned. So, yeah. I still can't believe I have a water-breathing necklace. This character's a fucking vampire, for God's sake. She doesn't need it. Thinking of settings and configuration stuff, though. One of the things I have noticed is I tend to run Cyberpunk on like 10-15% volume, whereas like Skyrim is like at 35-40 and maybe even 50. Crazy how much louder that game is for being at more or less the same settings as my Skyrim is. Nailed it. Right. what we was going to do is we was going to turn on the Spotify's. There we go. Awesome. Alrighty. So many things that you take advantage, that you take for granted in modern games that are not in older games. Like the entire vaulting systems that you have in most modern RPGs. Skyrim? No, doesn't have it at all. Yeah, the characters move much more organically in modern games than older games. At first you don't notice it, and then you just like, oh shit, this is way better animations. Alright, I'm gonna quickly run through a bunch of items that I don't want to keep in my bag. Right, I am wearing that. Good. Good to know. I also feel that in a lot of modern games there's almost too much going on. Like, you go off and do something and then you're just like, holy shit, what am I meant to do again? That's why I'm kind of glad that games like Cyberpunk, they don't just have the voice acting. They have the voice acting and an entire message that they send you for different missions, just so that you can keep up with it. Sometimes the amount of information is just too great. Whereas like simple side quests for Skyrim, like investigate Lockstone Overlook. Great, cool. I might just go back and do that just so that I can get the money for it.
Modern games are almost always live service nowadays, with mechanics that are made to force you to play to skip them.
Oh yeah. There's so much of that live service bullshit, it kind of gets on my nerves. That's why I don't tend to play very many modern games. I've only got a couple that I actually play at the moment, and that's like... Well, I play Baldur's Gate sporadically. I play Cyberpunk sporadically. What was the newest game that I bought? I think it was Homeworld. And Homeworld basically says you can do whatever you like in these missions just to make sure that the objective's done. Cool. And the animations are done so smoothly. Like, say I wanted to vault over this fence. Cyberpunk, not a problem. Skyrim? Let me get you into a very obvious animation that you have no control over, then you can get over it. I mean, with all the faults that Starfield has, its traversal system, like for just the player, is really good compared to like Fallout and Skyrim. Like, so Fallout 4, bearing in mind. And then you have the Assassin's Creed games that even since the early 2000s have been doing traversal so much better than any other franchise. Games companies, for God's sake, just do us all a favor and just share your awesome mechanics with each other and be helpful in order to make the industry better, not worse. Because I'm sorry, but the current state of the games industry is shit. It's just too money grab.
That's what mods are for. Todd started if and he expects us to finish it.
Ugh, piss off you damn wolves. Maybe I should do what I've done in the past with my drinks. I've had them like over near my right hand. And in some ways there's actually a better way of doing it on my desk. Right, give me just a second, folks. I'm just going to set things up so that I can have my drink on my right side and so I don't have to accidentally bash the frickin' microphone stand every time. Cheeky monkey. So listening to the kid talking, I was just like, what?
Someone should make a wolf feeding cycle where wolves don't attack after they have hunted another animal.
True. Watch it, Logan.
I'm gonna put this back where it belongs. I'll never forget this. You've done a great thing for me and my sister.
Cool. Don't you worry, folks. I'll come back and grab it later on. He's not keeping it forever.
Hunt a elk then just go non-hostile for a bit cause they no longer hungry.
I mean, the best way that you can I guess the best way that you could do it is just shrink the aggro range down to the point where it's like almost negligible. Although I'm not sure if you can dynamically adjust that kind of stuff. That would be... That's something I still want to do. I've got, for those who don't know, I've got Unreal Engine on my computer, and I've mucked around with it in the past. But I do want to eventually learn it properly. I just haven't gotten around to it. Seriously, in the last 6 months, 6 months it's been that haven't had a job, technically. No, completely. No, seriously, about... Will it be 6 months at the end of this month? No, I think it is 6 months. Fucking hell. I've had 6 months to basically learn Unreal Engine. And what have I done? None of that. And I must admit, I'm kind of pissed off at myself for that. I really want to just get to that point where I'm like, you know what? No, this is something that I want to learn. I mean, I could probably make a fairly decent game out of it, honestly. I mean, that's my hope. And one of the things you could also learn about is aggro systems and that kind of stuff.
Before I got my current job, I was out of work for about 2 months, and in that time I learned how to sew.
Oh, nice.
I honestly love when body presets come with a nude preset and an outfit body preset.
And then Dante brings it straight back to Skyrim. Oh, God. Love you, Dante. Oh, that's the bonfire. I want to go here. Wee.
Thanks.
Do you guys know that I'm not sure if it works the same way in Skyrim, but in some more stealth-based games that I've seen and heard information about, they have multiple detection cones for their characters. Like, they've got one for audio, they've got one for visual, I think those are the main two. So you've got like a circular detection radius around the character that's like that, and fairly large, well, fairly small for audio. So if you're being quiet whilst you're being sneaky, you're not going to be noticed as easily. Whereas if you are in their visual cone, so in the real world, our visual cone goes all the way out to kind of here-ish. Yeah, because... yeah, it's about here. So we can see out to about here. But in order for a game to be actually fun, you don't want full-on realistic detection cones. So with a NPC that you're trying to sneak past with a visual detection cone, so just using their eyes, it's often limited to about kind of like this rather than being really wide angle. It's much more of a cone directly in front of them. It's really fascinating stuff, actually. Been a steel sword. And Stagman's ring. Whole bunch of fragments. Oh yeah, I probably need to upgrade my Odyssey. Sorry, Odyssey? Like it's the Dragon one, that's one. Nah, Odyssey's not even out yet. What's that? Thought I had something on my foot. Weird. Oh, that's why you're doing that. Okay. Sorry about this, folks. Just having to adjust my microphone cable a little bit. Because it was bunching up further back, so I
remember a game with a Nemesis system that got shelved because the game company refused to sell the rights for it, but they aren't using it and they go out of their ways to sue anyone that does.
Alright, give me a second, just get my microphone to a point where it's not in the way of the game, but also at a place where it's easier for me to see the screen. Right, have I favorited all my vampire abilities? Yes, I have. Nom. There we go.
I just hate that if you're not using it, just open up the patent so other companies can.
Yep. Agreed. Good, there's nobody here. Imagine if a company decided to make their games so hardcore that even within a certain range, like the enemies can detect you just by your smell. That would be so weird. But it would also be really funny. Because those annoying ass lines where the enemy's basically saying, I can just about smell you, is actually 100% true. Huh?
Detection is iffy in some games.
Oh, it really is, yeah. Hey look, Curse the Silent actually helped. Actually, no it didn't, he was using a staff. God damn it! I hate it when that happens, because then, like, abilities like Curse of the Silent are useless.
Mine's playing tricks on me. Walk into the city and see me.
Does anyone ever use detection spell?
What, like detect life, detect dead, and that kind of stuff? Not really. I have predator vision, so I don't really find it useful.
You won't live to see tomorrow. God,
There will be so much.
Aura Whisper has to be one of the most useless shouts imaginable.
Hmm. I'm one of those weird people where I don't find shouts to be particularly useful until you actually start, like, you know, get them, and then I'm just like, oh shit, this is actually kind of useful. Like, Become Ethereal, for an example. Freaking useful.
I know what you mean.
Oh god, it's one of you. Nope, 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 nope.
Most of them you have to actually go out of your way to get in use, and even then they are to situation dependent.
Yeah. And the only one that's truly useful is Dragon Rend. But only against dragons. But I'll tell you what, the amount of times that something like Become Ethereal has just fixed issues that I've had. Like, in the middle of a boss fight and I just pop in, I'm just like, yay, I can actually survive this.
The most useful are Become Ethereal, Fuss Ro Da and Whirlwind Sprint.
Yep. Yeah, I'd agree with that. Little question for you guys. When it comes to games, just in general, what kind of climate do you prefer? Do you prefer, like Skyrim, snowy? Do you prefer a more desert-like environment?
Everything
Swampy?
else is questionable
Forested?
or not completely useless, like throw voice.
Fair enough. See, as I was saying, what kind of climate do you prefer in video games? I gotta admit, I kind of prefer more
I prefer
temperate.
warm.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that. It's not the entire reason, but it's one of the one of several reasons that I really like Cyberpunk. Because I don't feel like my character needs to be in like cold weather survival gear all the time. And it kind of gives you a bit more choice on what you clothe your character in, rather than it's cold, cold weather gear, cold weather gear, cold weather gear. I do kind of want to see someone, a company do like a supersized map again, like kind of like World of Warcraft or something like that.
Also, seeing color is much better than seeing only white or gray.
True.
What's the Jarl going to do about it? How are we supposed to feel safe in our own homes?
One of the things I have noticed in the past is one of the reasons that games companies have actually gone for like deserts and that kind of stuff is simply because it's probably easier to texture. rather than having like a dozen different tree types and like 1,000 different trees. And I'll admit, it's another one of the reasons that I really like Baldur's Gate too. Because
I mostly
it's
prefer
not
city
designed...
environments in games.
That's fair. But yeah, one of the reasons that I love World of Warcraft's map is it's so diverse. I mean, it's massive, don't get me wrong, but it is incredibly diverse. And then even when they decided to do a expansion where it's mostly cold themes, there are so many different areas in that expansion that are very colourful and very pretty. It's ridiculous. And that was the Wrath of the Lich King expansion, the second one. That's the expansion that I played the most of. Ooh. Brandon Blade is really good. It's like there's a couple of RPGs that I played back in the day. This is quite a while ago, and those were Saints Row 1 and 2. Sorry, not 1 and 2. 3 and 4. That's the one. Didn't play them that long ago. I have a stuck Jaffa cake. There we go.
I mostly play superhero MMOs, so I'm pretty much used to city environments.
That's fair.
The Thieves Guild?
The museum is currently closed until further notice.
Don't know why that happens, but okay.
Do you really? Well, now you have piqued my curiosity.
You can have the lunar ones and the wooden mask and the paintings. The Ring of Omnipotence is staying in my inventory. Ooh, good 1,000 or more gold. Oh.
I can bring things for you to display.
And I think a special arrangement would work. Instead of me simply buying the relics off you.
I mean, they did have other environments, but I spent more time in the cities because that's where most players hang out.
Oh yeah.
You'll be able to access in all of your
It's the same in most MMOs. Oh. God. His Jaffa cakes got very stuck together.
Sounds good to me.
Excellent. Well, we gave you the insight.
Might have to eat them like a muffin.
For Magnarian.
Give me a second, Dorian. Sorry about this, folks.
I still remember the days when I played City of Villains. So much fun robbing backs with your friends.
And was built as a temple dedicated to Talos, the patron god of the Nords. After the White Gold Concordat, however, the statue was moved and the temple closed. I came here a few years ago and was able to procure use of the space in the pursuit of
Lol.
establishing this museum. Of course, I have had the building vastly expanded over the last 2 years to accommodate what
He's
I
got a
hope
book and
will
quill
be
stuck in his hands.
the grandest collections of
Robbing
Tamriel
banks,
history
stupid
in the world.
autocorrect.
This grand atrium I call the Hall of Heroes. It is where a variety of historically significant relics can be displayed, and is quite a striking entrance to the museum, if I do say so myself. Off to the right is the reception hall and staff barracks, as well as the museum office where I do much of my work. To our left, you'll find the central hallway leading to all the other galleries of the museum, which also serves as the cultural arts exhibit. Here, I hope to display a variety of art, as well as elements representing the more primitive cultures here in Skyrim, such as the Falmer, Forsworn, the Giants, and more. Down here on the
Yeah, I've
lower
always
level,
been
you'll find
much more of a
access to
fantasy
the
fan when it comes to MMOs.
which houses the Daedric Gallery,
I have
the
played a
Hall of
couple of like
Legends,
sci-fi MMOs,
Hall
but
of Oddities,
much prefer
and the Hall
fantasy.
of Legends, which showcase a vast array of relics pertaining to the Daedra, Dwemer, Fulmer, and ancient Nordic cultures, as well as a number of peculiar items that defy simple classification. At the close end of this hall, the stairwell will lead to the armories in the basement and up to the second floor. There you will find access to the Natural Science Gallery, as well as the Dragonborn Hall, where I will commission a variety of displays heralding any of your accomplishments. At the far end of the hallway on both floors, you'll find access to the Grand Library, and here on this floor, the door on the right also connects to the museum office. If you cannot find me
City
in
of
my
Villains was
office,
the only
you'll
MO where you
certainly
actually
find me
felt like you're
whiling
playing
away
a
the
villain.
hours
So
in the
much fun for
library.
quests.
Also, you should pick up a copy of the museum guide at the entrance of the museum. It will let you know the schedule of where I'm working, should you need to find me, and it will offer you an easier way of navigating the museum, as well as keep track of how many displays our museum has. Of course, it may take me a moment to update those accounts, so check the guide again if you feel the numbers seem off. I'm sure I'll eventually account for everything. Any items you find for display, you can either manually place them yourself, or utilize the prep station in my office. And I'll ensure everything you have gets properly displayed if it has an appropriate place. I'm likely to have a variety of tasks for you, but in between, I'm sure you could help me find a random relic or two I've been researching. Feel free to look around and come find me if you have any questions. I'm very excited about the prospects of where we are headed. Do you have a question?
Anything new for me?
Oh yes, I have. I'll mark the location on your map. Let me know if you uncover anything.
All right then. You're back. Wonderful.
Dude.
I'm
I don't get the Devavezza until at least 100 or more artifacts in.
Well, it's entirely possible that the artifact may have moved from there. Up in the meantime, here's another possible artifact you could look into.
Forelhorst, where the hell? I remember Forelhorst, but yeah, that's what I remember. It's the bloody one down in near Riften. That one sucks. Okay, total display is 10. Ooh, that's not bad. Means that it won't take too long to get the house. Right, okay.
I think Dint updated his hair pack.
Did he? What, recently? Might have a look. You know what? Let me double check on Dent's Discord. Haven't seen any pings from him, but I'll check on his Patreon. Doesn't look like he has, actually, unfortunately. It looks like a few others have updated
Hair
stuff.
PACK2V.1.13.
I think that's the version that I have. Oh, Steam, wrong one.
Oh, okay then.
Yep. Need to see about merging those into one item. Lol game. You're just weird when you want to be.
Welcome to Vids and Pieces. I'm sure you'll find
Tell you what, there's one thing that I that I love about Cyberpunk. There are so few loading screens in that game. It's insane.
just before the execution. Must have been a lovely first sight.
What have you got for sale?
Take a look.
Ah, you do have Scrolls of Passage. Yes. Markarth Morthal Riften. Okay. Alright, okay. Oops. Right, a bag would not be a bad idea. You know what? Scrap them.
Come back to Bits and Pieces anytime.
Well, the main reason that I came up to Solitude was the museum. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to head down towards Riften. It'd be nice if I could go over to Helgen and then travel that way, but I don't think it'll work. I think I'd have to go back to Falkreath and across. So either that or just go directly to Riften, one of the two. There we go. Oh, that one must have been overwritten at some point. Weird. Yeah, I kind of just want to get this character into a quest line, otherwise I'm just going to stop playing. Because I know what I'm like. been a bit weird for me over the last, I want to say a few weeks to maybe a month. When I've not been, like, gaming, I've just...
I want to play a necromancer again, but it's annoying dealing with missing zombies.
Alright. Yeah, I've been trying to come up with an idea when it comes to what I do when I'm not actually streaming, because I tend to find myself just watching YouTube videos and not actually playing a game, and I'm just like, why the fuck am I doing this? There's literally no point in doing this. So I just need to find a game that I'm truly interested in and actually just stick with it, even with stream.
I watch videos as I'm playing.
Well, kind of can't do that when I'm streaming a game. I mean, I can, but it feels a bit cheap. I mean, most of the MMO streamers, they tend to like queue for a dungeon or a battleground or something like that. Bearing in mind, yes, I'm using WoW as like a example because it's the one that I know the best. And then just play like videos on YouTube and that kind of stuff. Whilst they're waiting, and I'm just like, yeah, that just seems a bit cheap.
We have QS as well, and let's just say yes, they are as annoying with random people as well.
Bad time to get lost, friend.
When you go into an instance with people that skipped the tutorial and don't know the basic mechanics is the worst.
Mm-hmm. Well, the thing that I found with World of Warcraft and some of the games that I played, you kind of can't do that unless you pay a stupid amount extra for like a max level character. And the amount of people that do that and just complain that they're shit afterwards is ridiculous. Bearing in mind, they don't complain that they are shit, they just complain that the game is shit.
Now ain't this a
There's a big difference. Oh shit. Ready? Give me your damn... Thank you. Oh, hey. What's up? No. Ooh, Northern Leather is amazing. Give me all. Thank you.
I had one guy in DCUO in tank role and had no tank abilities on his loadout.
Holy shit. I did that like once and then I learnt my lesson afterwards. Sorry, no, I think I was in the healing spec when I was supposed to be damage. And, yeah. That's why I was doing sweet dick all damage. I was in the healing spec. Ugh. I'm not sure if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but part of me wants to go back to WoW. But the problem with WoW is it costs monthly. Plus then you have the extra expense of like the expansion. I'm sorry, but I'm not paying for the new fucking expansion, for at least for the time
So
being.
he was just drawing aggro with any abilities to help him survive, lol.
I'll tell you what, I don't think I'm actually enjoying this character. I want to go and finish off, well, not finish off, but carry on with Aristium. Don't get me wrong, I might come back to her, but not for the time being. I'm gonna play what I feel like playing. Oh my god, fucking hell. Why do I have so many characters? 2. Come on, Tom. 2 characters and that's it. If you came in within the last couple of minutes, I'm being indecisive like normal. Sorry. It's a little bit of a problem of mine. And that carriage is basically a Versteel but with a different coat of paint.
I mean, some of the power sets you can get away with only having 1 or 2 tank related abilities, but
Sorry about that. I'm just, ugh. Yeah, I'm just a little frustrated at the. In my personal life, I've got a couple. As I said earlier, I've been out of work for 6 months, and it's just starting to catch up with me, and I'm just starting to go, oh shit, I really need to start getting myself into a new job. And I'll admit I'm worrying a little bit about it at the moment, and I'm trying not to show it on stream, but I don't think it's working very well. It's like I applied for a job earlier today for working at a store in a town near me called Bournemouth, and the job is working at a group called.
job hunting is rough in the UK to high.
Oh yes, definitely. So yeah, I applied to this store that's basically like perfect for me. And when I say perfect, I'm not shitting you. It's a game store that's kind of trade-ins and.
Applying for jobs sucks.
Yep. So yeah, the store is a trade-in store called CEX, and you can you can trade in all kinds of stuff at there. You can trade in like old consoles, old games, and basically for money, and in order to get things that you actually want, which is really cool. But I went down to Bournemouth with my mum. This must have been a couple of months ago, like beginning of summer kind of time. And I just went in. I just decided, you know what, I'm going to go in there and ask them and see what's going on. So I asked the ones down in Bournemouth, and I was obviously showing a lot of interest because, you know, it's the kind of job that I would love. But unfortunately, they didn't have any open slots at that point. So that one of the things that they said was check back closer to Christmas. So I checked on Indeed, which is a job hunting website. And it turns out there are some jobs available. There's a supervisor role for Bournemouth. And I must admit, I've never had any experience with being a supervisor, so I had to not go for that one. And there was, I think it was just a normal shop assistant role for Poole, which is, if you are not familiar with the UK, Bournemouth and Poole are almost right next to each other. Like, you can walk along the beach from Bournemouth to Poole, and vice versa. And the Poole job actually had a sales assistant. I was just like, please let this work. I am genuinely so badly wanting to get into that job. Just because it would, as I say, it would be perfect for me. It really would. The only issue that I have with it is, at current, so as of early September 2024, I do not drive. So it would require 3, I think it was 2 or 3 buses to get in to Poole, because the fucking bus companies are shitbags and decided to cancel half of the ones that are just directs from where I live to the Poole. Bearing in mind, where I live to Poole is about 13 miles. And I believe that's as the crow flies, so that's like direct. Not actually taking the routes. Actually, I'll tell you what. I actually want to know how far it is, but I'm not going to show it on stream because I don't want to dox myself by accident. Alright, so it's closer to 20 miles. There we go. So if you're taking the motorways and all that lot, to get down there, it's closer to 20 miles. Yeah. So buses, in order to get me from where I am to there, that's a long time. It's like an hour and a quarter on buses, and I'm just like, ugh. In some ways, I would rather than to drive and just drive down there myself. And my parents are just getting to that point where they're just like, you know what, you probably do need to learn how to drive. And that's an entirely different kettle of fish. For me, I don't have a problem with learning how to drive. I just had a bad experience last time, so I need to try and just push that out of the back of my head and just get it done, honestly. Aside from that, I had a great time. It was good. I kind of prefer that to the this armor. Oh well. But yeah, my life is weird at the moment. Yay. And thing is, if my money does get low enough, I might actually have to ask my parents to borrow money from them, which would suck. I had even from like the first day that I was like searching for jobs, I just basically said to myself, I am not borrowing money from my parents unless I absolutely have to, and I'm unfortunately getting close to that point. Yeah. Yeah, it is a bit rough, unfortunately. And on a bit more of a stream note, it's one of the reasons that I've been trying, well, that I've been wanting to grow Twitch over YouTube. Because here's the thing, I'm closer to getting affiliate with Twitch, which means that I would be able to earn money through them, than I am with YouTube. YouTube, it's far harder. Because if I could get to affiliate, I could I could do ads, I could actually possibly offset where I am at the moment. I could also take donations through Twitch, but as I've said before, I'm not going to ask people to donate because, you know, it should be entirely up to them, in my opinion. Yeah, donating should basically be because you want to, not because you feel like you have to. What was I gonna do on this character? Ooh, I could do for a skill. So yeah, basically, if you guys ever want to help me out stream-wise, don't have to do anything monetary. Watch me on Twitch, not on YouTube. That's all you need to do. If you're willing to deal with Twitch, just do it. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'd love to do that. You know what I would suggest, though, in that case, and Stephen? Either get it some reset, or make a new account. Entirely up to you. I mean, resetting passwords on Twitch should not be hard, at least in theory. Bearing in mind, this is Twitch. There might be some arbitrary bullshit that you have to jump through. Awesome, Dante. Thank you, dude. Oh, you're there? Okay, fine. Here comes the ice spikes. Do. Alright, where's some Harry Hill's scale hiding? There you are. I mean, I might even do like a couple of weeks where I just don't stream on YouTube. I mean, I don't want to have to, but I might consider it in the future. As much as I don't want to. It's either that or I'll just advertise my Twitch instead of my YouTube. Like, have a YouTube as a no advertise, and Twitch is just an advertise the holy shit out of it. Alright, shitheads. Oop. Oh shit. Let's do a one of those. I really want less bandit archers. Be anything else, not an archer. So. Here, have a dog that doesn't have any skin. And no, I'm not kidding.
What was that?
Oh shit.
Thought I
Don't
heard something.
you fucking dare.
Just hold on to it. I'll be back for it later. Please don't kill me.
Hmm. Oh, fuck. My health. No, 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 no. Oh my god, that saved me. Oh my god, I hate arrow wounds. Arrow wounds suck. Wait a minute, wait. Where is it? Beepity 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 beep. Beep. There we go. How am I carrying way too much? Oh, fucking Viridian Night Gear. And I don't have the chest, of course I don't. There it is. That would be something that'd be incredibly useful. Summon museum support, sorting chest. It's like at the end of combat, I could just summon it in and not have to deal with it. There we go.
Never should have come here.
Of course it's an orc. Why am I not surprised? Oh. That was weird actually the other day. I was playing oh, what do you call it? Of course I was playing Cyberpunk. And I actually got stuck for like the first time ever, and I was just like, how did I get stuck?
I cannot.
And it was on a, if I remember correctly, it was on a bit of roof.
Okay,
like
the
there were
video
two
was
pieces
too
of
choppy on
roof.
Twitch.
Oh, was it? That's weird. I'll have a look at that later on and figure out what's going on.
No, it's just my internet.
It's just your internet. Ah, okay, fair enough, man. Holy shit, I've got a ton of heavy crap in my inventory.
It acts up from time to time.
I get that. Yeah, it happens, unfortunately.
See someone run past us now.
Yeah, he went that way.
Great. Thanks. Bastard stole from me. I'll catch him though.
And sometimes it just resets the password for no reason whatsoever.
Odd. I've never had a problem with my Twitch passwords or anything like that. So that's kind of weird. Why are some animals genuinely stupid?
We have optimum Wi-Fi and the password we set for the router randomly resets itself.
That is very odd. Might be configurable in the router settings. Alright, you, what do you want?
I've been looking. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Oh yeah, Sipian's letter. Cool. Sweet. I think what I'm probably going to end up doing next on this character is because she's already done Winterhold, the College of Winterhold. I mean, she's got the Staff of Magnus, which is the right one on her back. Which means she's probably going to go through Dawnguard, then the main storyline. And if I want to do anything else beyond that, I will sort it out. I need to go up to the museum just to dump off the extra crap in my inventory. Before I do anything else.
Staffs are questionable when it comes to perks.
Hmm. Well, when it comes to the staffs that I'm carrying, my left staff is an anti-undead staff and is really powerful at that job. And my right staff is the Staff of Magnus, and I occasionally use it to top up my magicka when I'm out of magicka potions.
Oh, I can't believe I forgot about the staff school mod.
Star School mod? Okay. Interesting. If I have a favorite there, and I can go... I can grab all of that lot out. Because I'm in the museum and I have, like, infinite carry weight. Wait a minute. Just sorting out all of my...
It's a mod that adds mechanics to staffs, allowing you to cast alternate spells and abilities with your staff.
Right, okay, I think I know what you mean. Yeah. I think I've seen that mod before. I can't remember. I have to double check. Okay.
It's basically MCO for staffs.
Yes, that's why I remember seeing it. 102. Nice. Right. Oh yeah, I've got full Dark Seducer outfit. Let's go to the armory and see if I can drop some of this stuff off there.
Love that mod, it made playing a staff-only playthrough actually enjoyable.
Good day.
Bruh. Tried to talk to him and left the fucking room. Irritating elf, come back here. No, museum guards. Library. Of course. It's Ori and he's a fucking nerd. So there's something I found a bit weird about Skyrim, how the NPCs, the second that they leave the same room as you, they move at the speed of light. Ah, there he is.
Ah, splendid. Nice find, my friend. Here's a little something for your efforts. I'll go ahead and display it.
Stop running away,
I'm
Orion.
going to add it back to my new list, cuz who would say no to making staffs fun to use?
Yes, I'd imagine with all these relics you're finding, you must be bringing back lesser items tenfold. I think I may be able to help you with that, though. I have many contracts with the trade.
Yeah, don't blame me.
In case a rare or unique artifact surfaces, I can make arrangements to liquidate your surplus spoils.
I would most likely only be able to get about 30% of the value of the item to start, with the merchants willing to pay a bit more after we've proven the worth of your goods. Also, the merchants would like to see in person any enchanted items you are made if they are able to pay premium for them. So, continue to sell those yourself, but they will purchase any found relics with enchantments sight unseen.
Sounds good to me.
Very well. Just put anything you want sold into the sell cart in the safe house, and every day I'll see to it that some of the items get sold off.
And I'll put the proceeds of the sales in a lockbox on the desk by the safe house door. I'll start selling things off in a few days, so you have plenty of time to sort through your wares.
Sweet. Well, that's one way of earning a stupid amount of money.
Suppose our relic hunter has been busy. I should make it a point to reread it. It's fine.
Alright, make sure that I've got all my crap sorted out, then I can go and dump whatever else is left in the cell cart and in my storage. One item. Gee whiz. Okay, fine. But there's only like 100 items. Ebony Sword of Animus. I don't need 2 Cold Flame Staves. I don't really need even 1, so I'm getting rid of that. Don't want that, don't want that. Don't really want that. Same with that, same with that. Yeah, I'm going to be getting a few thousand almost immediately. Oh yeah, those are expensive as fuck, so I'm selling that off. Somehow a robe is expensive? Might be just the enchantment. Alchemy gloves are not getting sold because they are amazingly useful. Random shield, that. Novice herd. Piece of stamina. Spare Dark Seducer gear. Cool. Alright. Rest of that is going to get dumped in here. Flame Ward. Remember I had this, can't remember what it was. Oh, it was a player home mod. In, I think it was Fallout New Vegas. Really clever. Really, really cleverly built this mod. And there's this robot that you would talk to in order to get all your items sorted. And I shit you not, that mod would basically completely strip your character down to nothing. Like, you had nothing on apart from like your Pip-Boy, and I was just like, okay, cool. I believe it was a add-on for... It was that player home that Mr. House gives you when you get to New Vegas. Alright, I think we are okay now. And of course, sales haven't even started yet. Right, okay, there's nothing new yet. Probably have to wait a day or two, I believe. Yeah, I think so. I might do a full perk reset on this character. Not 100% sure yet, though. Yeah, I might do that and level up my alteration. And go for like no armor, like I originally intended for this character. Oh, but I'm not sure just yet. I mean, it's a possibility, but it's not something I'm thinking about immediately. I mean, I'm honestly mostly playing this for stream at the moment because as much as I'd love to make as much as I'd love to, I would be more than happy. Yeah, I'd like to do this as a new build, but I'm also thinking, you know what, there's a reason that her previous build works. It was fucking scary. Because she was unarmored and her spells did disgusting amounts of damage. That was the main reason that she was so powerful, because of that what was it, level 50 destruction ability. Sorry, destruction perk. That's the one. Right, tell you what, I'll have a quick look on the Nexus for anything interesting going on.
Alteration is best tree.
I think you might say that. Just checking if there's anything interesting going on the Nexus at the moment. Doesn't really look like it. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, there's not a huge amount going on in Skyrim's modding community at the moment. I mean, it's still going. It's still taking over, but it's kind of does go from really busy to almost really dead over a period of time. Yeah, I think next time I stream, which will probably be Saturday, I might rework the stuff of Magnus Replacer that I made. Because don't get me wrong, it's nice, but I want to fix it up a bit. There's a few things about it that I'm not a fan of. Like, I might change all the crystal colours to be the same colour basically, and adjust the grip. Sorry, not the grip. The actual hilt staff. The wooden part here, because it's got some weird glowing issue where in some lights it looks okay, but in other lights it looks really weird. So it's one of those things that I need to tweak and hopefully fix. Oh yeah, Sibian's letter, where is it? Oh yeah. Was her only outfit all of it but the winter snow gloves? Right, that winter snow outfit I still think needs to be converted, so I'm actually going to go and do that now. Shouldn't take too long though. And my throat is getting a bit rough, so I'm going to grab myself another drink. Maybe I need to drink my alcohol at some point soon. I've got like 3 cans of alcohol that I haven't touched since I bought them. Don't know why I just left them, but I did. I don't drink as much as I used to. Maybe that's a good thing. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go SC edit. figured out one of the reasons why my SSE edit wasn't working for Fallout 4. It's because my Fallout 4 was reporting that it was installed in a different area than it actually is. So I had to go into my registry and tweak it. Thought it was a BDO outfit. Yeah, it's this part. Where it's detecting where the game's installed. Actually, sorry, no. My bad. It's the top part. It's really easy to fix, luckily. Convert armor to cloth, thank God. Done that. And the nice thing about this new version is it does it with everything. It does it with armor type, does it with the keywords, does it with the value, weight, and armor. Thank God! It's about bloody time that someone made one that actually works properly. Unsaving. Great. Cool. And for those wondering, what am I going to be doing after stream? I'm probably going to be going back to Cyberpunk. Just because I actually really find it fun. It is a fun game. Especially if... I mean, one of the versions of my character I've got is like... It's one that I made literally just after I finished the main storyline. For like the first time way back in 2020. So I just decided, fuck it. I'm going to... I'm just going to reload that with my modded save. Get all the items that I wanted. And just have fun with the modded save. Wasn't going to play Phantom Liberty on it. I was just going to do like gigs and just riding about on my character's bike. And that's exactly what I did. It's actually good fun. It's usually for... I have a thing where I play some games for the story, other games for just... and other games just for fun. Just for shits and giggles. And, of course, some other games for modding the holy hell out of them, because I feel like it. That's a thought. I'm not sure what you guys would think, but I'm still a bit of a Minecraft player. I don't play it mega often, but I do play it. So, I might consider doing some Minecraft streams just if I ever have a day where I'm just like, you know what, I can't be asked to do anything in Skyrim or Cyberpunk or any of my RPGs. I'll just want to play a fun, creative game. I'll probably play like a modded version of Minecraft. Because that's just the way that I work, honestly. Oh yeah, the earrings as well. What
I used to
else?
play Minecraft.
Yeah, it's a good game, isn't it? Now, for those interested, I play heavily modded versions of Minecraft when I do play it. That is one thing to bear in mind. So I may build my character like a big old castle to live in, but there's gonna be like a mod to build like a drawbridge and a mod to have like a full-on freaking train system going out to areas where I'm mining, that kind of stuff. That's kind of how I want to play it, just because I think it'd be fun. Okay, I'm going to disable all of my gear. There we go. I'm going to store AS1. And I'm going to put that on.
I just built bridges and call it a day.
That's fair. I think when I play Minecraft, I'm going to be playing with like all the create mods and that kind of stuff, for like industrial stuff, just because I think it'd be really fun. And I've been watching a guy, I'm not sure how many of you would know of him, but he's Mr. Beardstone. He's fantastic. And he's working on a theme park build at the moment. Like, that's the entire point of his series. He's making a massive theme park. I was just like, they're so clever, and I really love the idea. I think if I do something like major in Minecraft, it's gonna be like a full-on medieval city. Just because I think it'd be fun. Alright, I got a quick question for you guys. If I do start playing Minecraft on stream, do you want me to play normally, or do you want me to play on like a hardcore world? That's if I do that in the future. Have a think about it and let me know. Because bearing in mind, yes, I have played the game in the past.
Anyone is fine.
Whichever. Fair enough. Oh, I'm trying to figure out how I would incorporate, like, create and a magic mod. Because, here's the thing, I love RPGs to the point where I'm just like, I kind of want to play almost an RPG. Not quite, but almost an RPG version of Minecraft. Just because I think it'd be fun. Alright. Ravenous Dead, Play Meld, Atromancy, Preservation. Mystic Binding, do I want that? Honestly, it wouldn't be a bad idea. And Soul Raider. I don't actually have anything in alteration, oh god. Whoops, I will have to sort that out. And this is combat, rapidly generate. Do that. As long as it works. So, no light armor, not allowed it. I do not like Ranger, so I never take it. And I don't really like Quick Shot. I'm much more of a sniper kind of person. That's kind of how I tend to go when it comes to my archery tree. I tell you what, I'm not planning on using swords much, but I want the perks just in case. Alright, that'll do for the time being, and I will level up my alteration through just using it. I have oak flesh, I have candlelight.
Remember when I said I wanted to do a shaman, yet I have no idea what I'm going to do for the rest. I know I want to use the Allmaker stones.
Yeah. Oh shit, I'm a mucker of life. Oh dear. Well, some poor bastard guard in Markarth is going to have their neck fanged open because fuck Markarth. I need to buy that at some point when I've got the money. There's this really, really nice add-on for the safe house that I've been using as a player home, which turns one of the rooms into a teleportation room.
Vampire cleric sounds intriguing.
Vampire cleric, holy shit. I'm not sure how you do it, but that sounds cool.
What am I supposed to do? Never leave the house? You want that ending?
You're closing the stall. That's fine.
You want to give up now, out of fear? Is that what we're going to teach our...
Bloodiest beef in the reach.
Why are you and Papa fighting?
We're not fighting, we're just...
A cleric of Malagbal sounds contradictory but possible.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know anything about this house? No. Anyone seen anything strange lights or unusual noises? It's abandoned, and it's always been abandoned.
Oh no, he has been lethally trained. Yeah. No great loss. Just need God of Margoth. I have not gained any more vampiric abilities. Wah wah, what a shame. Right, time to go and talk to Cal Selmo just so I can get some frickin' spells.
What are you hiding, priest?
I'm not hiding anything. It's closed for a reason.
I don't even know if a vampire cleric could work with Sacrosanct. Well, you wouldn't be able to heal yourself, that's for damn sure.
What are you doing here? The excavation site is closed. I don't need any more workers or guards.
I was looking for you, actually.
I told you I'm not hiring any more guards. Why do you people... I'm sorry, I got too excited. I'm in
What
the
have you
middle
got
of
for
some very
sale?
stressful work. Spells and incantations for those of the temple castle.
Right, so what I need... is...
So what I'm thinking about is a undead specialist rather than being a necromancer. It's more like a healer with spells that specialize in healing undead and dealing damage to living targets.
Okay. Interesting idea. What else have I got in the way of ulti gear that I could possibly go for? Renus Fens. PFE isn't really helpful because I don't need it. Paradise Path. Hmm. Okay, not much that I'm looking for then. Oh, never mind. Hello, Bound Quiver. Come here. Contra
Necrotic
Lich.
ooze and healing is a thing, and I can just walk around with a party of vampires.
Next season, then. Next season for sure.
Next season for sure.
The excavation I can. I got to write my book. We'll start excavating the sewer cell again.
Could I maybe skip the excavation, Uncle Calcelmo? I just think you won't need me.
Nonsense. You're a vital part of my
Oh yeah, Bound Quiver is not in there. That's there.
Now, I don't want to hear another word of
Paradise Path. Canto's Recital. Ah, here we go.
greetings, Archmage.
I'd like to see the excavation site.
Persistent? I'll let you in if you agree to something for me. There's a giant spider in the Chuan Cell. My workers call her Nimi, the poisoned one.
As for damaging spells, poison spells feel fitting as poison can't deal damage to undead.
True.
That spider is a instead.
Enthusiasm. Good. Here's the key to the dig site.
Cool.
Yes, yes, I have a lot of research.
I can't take. Can I use this, please? Where is it? Where is my...
So yeah, a cleric of Malagbal is very much possible.
Yeah, sounds it. Okay, give me a second. Gloves. Destruction. Done. Shoes. Fire resistance. Done. I'm not fully sure on the outfit yet, so I might skip enchanting that for the moment. Enchant the underwear, yes. Lol. Yeah, let's do magical regen because it's probably easier. Alright, cool. Don't need a bound bow because I already have a decent one. But I do need bound arrows.
Device manager is not responding.
Device manager is not responding? Uh-oh. Oh, hello. Alright, Ghosty, come here. Everything going okay then, Dante?
Also, I just realized the mace of Malagbal is fitting for a cleric of Malagbal, lol.
Yep. Main weapon that a cleric uses is a mace. Very true. Oh. I tell you what, that's something I found really interesting when I remember hearing about people playing them as artificers in D&D. And the fact that they basically store magic within items, and when I heard that, I was just thinking, okay, that's odd, but that's also really cool at the same time.
The Tech Boys.
Yeah. Oh boy, this one's gonna be fun. Yeah, I always heard about them, and I just thought it is such a clever idea, but I'm just also wondering how the hell would that work? Like, I'd actually kind of like to see something like that working in like a game. That'd be kind of interesting. Aha!
Do your mechanical and inventions count as pets or what?
In D&D they would, yeah. But I don't know about... I guess they would count as pets in a game, wouldn't they? I don't think I would go... If I was ever going to play an artificer, I don't think I would go with the giant golem as my pet. I'd go for something probably smaller. How should I put this? Easier to hide. Because I like stealth. I'd basically mix artificer with a rogue. Just because I'd want to do something absolutely ridiculous. Because it'd be funny.
I would go for something that I could ride to make my life easier.
That's fair. I can understand that. Ah. Russian Bear's gold moon cape is armoured. Boo. Oh well.
Imagine a dwarf artificer in a mini tank, smiling face with smiling eyes.
Oh my god, that'd be so funny. I mean, hell, you could imagine another one. You could imagine is like literally Celebrimbor from Lord of the Rings, the guy who originally made the One Ring. Because he's technically an elven artificer. Creates ridiculously powerful enchanted items. I mean, I'd love to do it so that, like, your character gets in a bar fight, they don't have their weapons on them, so they'll just break the leg off of a stool and use one of those temporary enchantments on it. And it becomes as powerful as any normal sword or mace.
Dwarf's greatest inventions mug of never-ending beer.
Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, hi. Ugh.
You know they would make that, and worse of all, they would probably make it a national treasure.
More than likely, yeah. Because, you know, this is dwarves that we're talking about. Holy shit, I just had a thought. Imagine mixing an artificer with a monk. I think that would be brokenly overpowered. I have my staff. I've now enchanted it. It now hits for almost double the damage that it originally did.
Archmage?
I've killed Nimi.
Yeah, the monk would just create more monks or something.
Spider has been interfering with my excavations for months. As promised, is the key to the Dwemer Museum. Behind the displays, some of them are quite fragile.
I found this expedition journal.
Let's see. Ah, so that's what happened to Stalin. Tragic. But I warned him he was leading those people on a fool's errand. Unfortunately, sometimes the stone of scholarship is built on the foundation of death. I'll inform the king. Here, I usually pay researchers for their work when they emerge from the ruins, but they won't be needing it anymore.
Alright, cool.
Safe travels to you.
And we're more or less at 11 o'clock, so I want to do a few things before I go to bed, so I will probably be ending the stream very shortly.
Excuse me. Do you know anything about this house?
No, I haven't.
Seen anyone enter or leave? Seems no. I'm with the Vigil of Stendar. Believe this
Sorry,
house
I
might
don't
have
know.
I can imagine the monk teaching his inventions how to fight.
Oh my god, that would be insane. So instead of having like spirit form versions of themselves fighting, it's just a bunch of fucking robots. Holy shit, that would be insane. Just having like a large metal humanoid character just flying, kicking you in the face.
Face with tears of joy.
Oh, that would be the craziest thought ever. A monk that instead of making proper robots that help him out, he builds up, he, she, they, whatever, builds up a backpack where instead, where basically it's got a pair of extra arms that come out below your normal arms. So instead of punching you once, you're getting punched twice. You'd almost be playing fucking Spider-Man. Or Doc Ock or something like that. No, Doc Ock's probably.
LOL.
Alright folks, that is unfortunately going to have to be it for tonight. It is 11 o'clock. So, next stream hopefully is going to be Saturday. I'm not 100% sure, but it should be. I'm going to resurrect my old system of if I miss a stream, it'll either just flat out not happen, or it'll be the next day that I have available I will stream. So yeah, If I don't stream on Saturday, it might be Sunday. So, folks, thank you all very much for watching. Feel free to follow if you haven't already, like, subscribe, and all that wonderful stuff. And for any of you who want to help me out with anything, the best thing you can do at the moment is, if you have a Twitch account and you don't mind using Twitch instead of YouTube, use Twitch. I'm trying to build up my Twitch so that I can hopefully become a Twitch affiliate and actually start earning money out of it. I am very close. Basically, at the moment, I need people to watch me on Twitch. It's simply that. And by watch me, I mean, like, even if it's like on just a little bit, just sound on the background on Twitch, have it open on your second screen, whatever you like, and just watch me whenever I'm live. So yeah, folks, I will see you on Saturday, and if not Saturday, Sunday. So good night, stay safe, have fun, and I'll catch you the weekend. Bye, folks.